Oh man. Oh, I am a little wounded today. Had a good night with some friends last night. Ooh, bad. I know drinking enough coffee today. We'll get going here in a minute. Oh man. I don't know if candles are really as good as everybody thinks. Let's find out. I feel like the deck is rather fragile to certain things. That AA is sweet. Come on. Come on. Oh man. Oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did not get enough sleep last night. That's what happens when you go drinking with the boys. I am a bit of a wounded soldier today. Alright, any minute now. Any minute now. Come on. Sweet, here we go. Jeez, another 117 players. Wow. Alright, let's go. Hey, what's going on, Pearl? You loser. Make sure when you get home you log in and check your mail. How's work? What's going on, Neverlucky? I'm allowed to call you that there, Pearl. Oh, mirror match. Sweet. I know you're at work right now. Really, you're hardly working, too. Ooh, there's an AA. I didn't know there was an AA. Sweet. Man, no ruby whatsoever. Well, probably gonna die. I mean, had we drew a ruby, we could have matched him, but you know, never works like that. Never works like that. Ooh, but our opponent missed. Here we go. Okay. We're in good shape. Do we need double? No, I don't think we do. That's one Illuminate. Okay. Well, you know, I should have played this and Fate Weaver Resource. That was actually technically a misplay. That's fine. I think we're just gonna get aggressive here. We want to start taking this down, right? I mean, this technically would have been alright just because the first strike it would have blocks both these, but and it gets to attack. I mean, maybe this was the right play. Okay. We're gonna illuminate, make another Candlekin. I've never played candles before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow here. So don't hate me when I misplay. I don't hate playing this here. Just big old beat stick, blocks. He's stuck on one threshold too. It seems like the shard base is super inconsistent for this deck. I don't know if I really like it. Should we start growing them here, make them 3/3, start swinging? Probably. Start getting aggressive here. We're definitely in a good spot. Next turn we've got Choir, so like we're in a great spot. Still no diamond. Rest in peace, opponent. Sorry, Op, that sucks. What do you even side in for the mirror match in this? Crackling Magma, I guess. Probably pretty good, eh? Flamelick's probably pretty good. I'm on the draw. Void target card will cost less than or equal to the number of elementals you control. Maybe like Lumiknight's super good in the mirror. It's an okay finisher. Like Waxdawn's probably good. Wings of Wax is obviously probably pretty good in the mirror. Do I want? I don't think I care about Scouring Lights to deal with that, right? Oh, I guess he does play the Runics. I don't hate that. Not sure why we play Radiant Servant. I'm gonna cut that. Late game card, I guess. Value. I think I just want flat out removal for this, right? Like, this is okay. Choir's probably lackluster when you're on the play, or when you're on the draw. Sorry. Initiate's fine. It blocks well. I have no idea how to side for this deck. No idea. Not a clue what I'm doing. Acolyte's good, impacts the board right away. Initiate's like fine, but it blocks. Lumiknight's probably the best in the mirror. Well, I'm also not in the play, so I think I'm gonna cut Lumiknight because Lumiknight's probably better when you're in the play. I feel like because you get to be more aggressive, you can swing in a lot easier. Yeah, you know, I think we're just gonna go with this. A little bit of removal. Yeah, I like this. Maybe I want to be on Scouring Light just to kill Wings of Wax, but maybe not. And like Runic Condenses, but I feel like that's just not good enough. Apparently we don't know how to draw Ruby, but we have a Crackling Magma, so we're gonna keep this. We can Fate Weaver Resource. Op chose to go second? Is that actually even good in the mirror? Like, or is that a misclick? Am I unaware of something? Kind of feel like this deck should be playing Guidance. I'm not gonna lie. I know Guidance is a little slow, but like, I really like the card, and consistency is like everything. Well. The old Acolyte of Flame. I feel like you really don't want to start illuminating until you've got a little bit of like until you can like illuminate a bunch of times in a row. Jeez, I'm gonna be on the same issue here. Okay. There's a good chance I get Crackling Magma next turn, but that's fine. I hate the shard base in this deck. It's just ugh. Hey, look, we drew Ruby. We've got the wax on, so we're gonna try and bait the Crackling Magma here. If not, we'll just Crackling Magma him during our end phase here. Okay, he might. I really doubt he's growing his Kindlekit if he rips his 0 power, so. See what he does here. Gonna swing with this? No. Okay, he's holding up Crackling Magma for sure. No way he's not. So we're gonna sit and play this game. Okay, so he's gonna bait the Crackling Magma, so I'm gonna rip it. I know I don't get as much value out of it, but. Because, like, obviously he was going to grow his Kindlekit if I didn't. He was going to make a Kindlekit and grow 2 of them. So I think that's fine. Because I've got more Kindlekit than him right now, and so if he rips his Crackling Magma, I just get a Grow Mine in response. Like, I've got the protection right now. What a gross mirror this is. Like, what a disgusting mirror this is. Really need another Ruby here. Okay, we have a random Bolt Spasm in the deck. We have a random 2 Bolt Spasms in the deck. Interesting. Man, I can't Wax Dawn here, so I've just got to play defense, right? Like, I cannot Wax Dawn at all. Or else I'm just going to get blown up by Crackling Magma. Okay, so in response to that, we're gonna rip this. So we're gonna let him bin 1. Now we can block this. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty good. Probably dying here. Blocking here, because we trade. Like 10 out of 10 probably dying here. Okay. I mean, it would be really nice to draw my second ruby shard, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. We'll live with this. Whatever. Another blocker, kill bolt spasm with it. Not dead yet. Not exactly living, but okay, we're playing Alive Ants Lancers. Interesting. Well, we're just gonna concede. He's too far ahead. I mean, I guess I don't hate playing Wrath of Elements. Lumiknight's coming back in because we're gonna be the aggressor here. We're gonna cut a Flamelick. I actually don't hate Zealot. Crush is a good finisher. I don't know if I actually want this in this. Like, it's kind of slow. I know it's my one drop, but it's kind of slow. I don't know if I actually want this on the play. Like, this card's fantastic. I'm gonna cut out Wings of Wax, I think. Like an Acolyte. I kind of want to play this card, actually. Maybe I don't. No, I'm the aggressor. I just want to smash face. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Now it's the opposite. Now we just have mono ruby. But again, I kind of want to keep this because like I've got plays, and if I draw the diamond, we're okay. In our 25 resource deck, like we're in fantastic shape. Like I said, this could be greedy, but we've got the Crackling Magma, so we're alright. Hey, Illuminate on 1 or on 2. We've got the Flamelick if he plays Illuminate to block this. So like we're in really good shape right now. Sweet. Now we get to swing into this like comfortably and not care. And then Runic Condense. Like this is good shape. We're in good shape. No, I'm initiating Wax. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna Wax initiate. I'm gonna be mana efficient here. Do I want to grow this Kindlekit so it doesn't die to Crackling Magma? I don't really care about losing 2 Kindlekit to Crackling Magma. It's fine. Oh man, he's drawn mono ruby. Okay. Did you say something to that? Oh yeah, he still did. That sucks, dude. So we're gonna mark this. And we're gonna grow our Candlekins. So we don't die to Crackling Magma. We're gonna find some gas. We're gonna go to 3 with our Candlekins so we can smash everything. This is probably like the best turn 2 play in the mirror. Like if they don't match it with a copy of Lumiknight or Merc it, like you're just in nut shape. Oh, I should have grew these actually. Actually, no. I like making the other Kindlekit in here going wider. That's fine by me. So what's he got for diamond? Like, it doesn't really matter what he plays at this point, because I've got the Flamelick. Yeah. So you get a 1-drop with that? Okay. If we draw a resource, we gotta blow him out here. We literally just get a Crackling Magma and Flamelick and kill him. Which is pretty dirty. Choir does pretty much the same, right? Do we just actually kill him if we swing for everything with Flamelick? So we do 3 to face, puts him to 9. No, we don't kill him. Crackling Magma, do we just kill him? I think so. I think Crackling Magma and Choir just, like, murders him. Just make these all beat sticks. Woo! GG. Rip. Rip. Man, what a gross mirror. That mirror is ugly. Like, that is, like, the fuggliest mirror ever. Jeez. That's a bad one. I feel like candles in the mirror are gonna have to slow down, and I feel like we should be probably trying to find a card that gives, like, all your troops invincible for the end of turn, just to not die to Crackling Magma. I know Waxing Dawn essentially does the same, but if we can find, like, a cheaper card, that'd be ideal. Or even, like, a cheap, like, pump your whole board for, like, by, like, +1/+1. It's like a 1-drop or a 2-drop that's instant would be super good in that mirror. Because, like, you're just gonna slow down, go wide, and try and, like, murk your opponent with Crackling Magma first. So. But we got there. For those of you that were there last week, when I 2-1 or 1-2'd the league playing Verdict, my pity rare was a well of Instinct, and I sold it for 400 plat. Because it was an extra one. Oh man, too good. Basically got more out of that pity rare than what, like, actual first place would, or 3-0 would have got me, I think, like, just about. Which is it's pretty sweet, pretty good feeling. Pretty disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna go make a coffee, so I will be back in approximately 2 minutes. Yeah, enjoy the Fright Night waiting screen, I guess. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Really needed my coffee fix. Was up till 4 in the morning last night playing Space Magic. Woo! For those of you that don't know, Space Magic is what's it called? Imperial Realms, I think, or Empire Realms. Is what it was called. Really fun game. Super fun game. Stand by. Well, I'm gonna find the name of that game. It was a lot of fun. It's a card game. It's a very fun card game. Star Realms, that's what it's called. Sorry, Star Realms. Super fun game. It was designed for like Magic players to play like in between rounds at GPs and stuff like that. 'Cause it's like real fast paced. But if you add a bunch of the expansions in and play with multiple people, like play like 3-way or 4-way, it really slows down and becomes really tactical. And like strategic. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's super fun. You like build your deck as you're like playing. It's sweet. It's a good time. It's even got a phone app, which is pretty neat. EDH is sweet. EDH is like the best kind of Magic. You gotta just do hilarious things. Like absolutely hilarious things. I just converted a guy from Magic to Hex. He's gonna be playing Ardent this weekend in the Bash. Super pumped for him. Play the good old fashioned turn sideways, smash face deck. Get a feel for what the format's actually like. Okay, we're almost on round 2. Hopefully everyone just 2-0s, so we can just be done real quick. Okay, hopefully these guys finish in a minute. We got any PS4 players that are XO right now? Nope. This one could be. He's 1-0. Nope. Nope. How does this guy have 3? This makes no sense. Logic. So apparently if you 2-0 a PS4 player, you get 3 wins instead of 2. Keep that in mind. Grants you that extra win. Pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, Lucky, you know how I think we're gonna beat Mill? Is we're gonna play a 300 card Broombot deck with four Gargoyle on the deck. That's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play a 300 card deck. And we're just going to play it and play it and play it and lose to everything but Mill, never die to Mill. And we're just gonna play it until everybody who's playing Mill stops playing Mill because they're so frustrated playing against us. That is the plan. That is the plan. Smovins is on board for this too. That's how we're gonna beat Mill. That is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna drive it out of the meta with a 300 card deck. Nameless Pact. What's I'm gonna do again? Stand by. If you would be dealt damage, void that many cards and crypts instead. If you can't, lose the game. Oh yeah, you never die. It just like kills aggros. It just like murders aggro decks. You play that and they just can't win. It forces them to play like bad cards like Scouring Light to actually play around it and beat it. I mean, I guess you're technically already bringing in some constant hate, but no, actually, like the new lists aren't really running a whole lot of constants. So like, yeah, bringing in constant hate would just be bad. That's pretty good. That's super relevant. That was a super big old middle finger to the aggro decks. Like that's vicious. Yeah, that's super good. Now we might have to play. We might have to play Mill. We might have to be one of those degenerate Mill players. Just terrible. But I mean, the other thing about Mill is Mill's just like Mill's slow enough that it's gonna die to some sort of blue-based or sapphire-based control deck, right? That has counters. Like it's just gonna die to it. And so if you're playing like Blood, say like I feel like the Blood Sapphire what's Blood Sapphire Necrotic control list that's floating around with Lixil is probably going to be really well positioned if Mill takes off, right? Because it's got Hand Disruption, it's got all the best kill spells that deals with momentum, and then it's got Sapphire to, you know, clean up Mill. I feel like it's going to be pretty well positioned. I feel like it's going to be better positioned than any of the other control decks if Mill takes off. But until Mill takes off, I think the way to play is either Mono Blood or Blood Diamond for control. I don't think Sapphire. I don't see a Sapphire Diamond deck being like control deck being good in this meta ever. And I feel like with the way the current meta is going to be, Psychic Extension is probably just almost always going to be too slow. So especially since we have like no good cantrip either anymore in Sapphire. So. I feel like Psychic Extension has had its fun. It goes to the side. Everyone in the guild is just like complaining about rock format and like all the candles. The way I see it, if you can't beat them, join them. Unless it's Mill. Don't play Mill. Don't ever play Mill. Just don't do it. I hope there doesn't come a day where I stoop to that level. There's probably going to come a day where I stoop to that level, but I hope it doesn't come. But I mean, I also feel like the mill deck is going to have a brutal time versus Robo Gargoyle. Like, yeah, you potentially could get one, like, get a hero fall off and take the rest of them out of the deck. But, like, you're still having to commit a removal spell to a card that doesn't threaten your life total very efficiently. And it essentially makes you have to mill 5 cards out of the deck. I guess if you hit it and you get 3 or 2 out of the deck, it's effectively 3 cards, but, like, still... I don't know, I feel like Robo Gargoyle is going to be enough to shut down mill. I feel like it's going to be very good. Then again, I think I guess if you're playing a 3-drop constant, that makes it so you can't die. That's the other side of it. But like the only problem with that is it hurts some of like your synergy cards. Like for example, like well obviously call the name of the city. Demented Destiny, not so much that one. But yeah, like primarily those two. Like hugely. So. Ooh, the other thing I guess Mill has going for it too is it's got an instant speed cantrip. Instant speed cantrips are super nice. Being able to hold up removal, and then if your opponent doesn't play anything worth the removal, you just get a howling, like you just get a cantrip. Bury some cards with top of the deck, draw a card, be efficient. Like, oh, it's so nice. Love instant speed cantrips. They're so good. So good. This is the last round, and it might be a PS4 player that wins. Let's go. Let's go, PS4 player. 2-0. 2-0. Let's go. You got this, fam. Maybe I should send this guy a personal message and cheer him on. No, I won't do that. Throw him off. I'm gonna throw him off this game. Anybody watching Blindside too? How's he doing? What's he even playing? Is he playing Candles too? Or is he playing... I feel like you probably just have to play Candles in this format currently. I think that'll be our goal for Monday's stream. I think Monday we're just gonna do everything in our power to find a deck that just kills Candles. And just Candle dies. Candles just don't exist ever again. That'll be the goal Monday. Oh no, it went to game 3. Why? Ugh. Okay. Well. We're gonna be here a while. No. Hack and Slay, what's going on? We are currently sitting and waiting. Oh, sorry, I was sending a link to my buddy. We are currently 1-0. Got our first one, playing the candles. They're good. They're good. We played the mirror. That was good. I mean, the deck's powerful, but like the deck's fragile too. So like I could see why it would run rapid if there's not enough checking for it, but I feel like there's gonna be maybe like once people figure out how to play around it, I feel like Mill's gonna, or sorry, not Mill. Candles are gonna crumble in this format. I don't think they're that good. Oh. Yeah, you know, I never even considered that card in the sideboard. I probably should have put that in the side. That card's probably really good. Well, the card's obviously really good versus candles, but like it's probably really flexible this meta. Like super flexible this meta. I like that card. Was it? It's Arcing Light. I feel like the card should be in Kindlekit sideboard. I feel like the card's probably pretty good. I feel like the card, any diamond sideboard, should probably be playing 2 or 3 copies of the card. The card just, it's almost a catch-all for all the decks. Yeah, it's so good. Nice. For rock or for standard constructed for the bash. Rock, nice. Nice. I'm excited for the bash this weekend. I have not played in a bash. I haven't played, and it's been 2 weeks since I've played in a bash, or a competitive Hex tournament. It's been 2 weeks. I'm pumped. Last one I played in was a CCS, so I'm super excited for this bash. Yeah, Vespers or Spirits, which is disgusting. And if you're playing like, if you're playing a lot of Verdict, that one drop that gets +1/+1 a lifelink every time you Verdict or life drain is like stupid. It actually just gets out of hand really quick, and it can race very well, very efficiently. Sweet, here we go. Yeah, Threads of Life is a very good card. I really like it actually in the Arden deck and Constructed, just against like all the control decks. Like it's very good. Just getting an Elder back with it or something like that. Like you just grab the Elder, smash face, super good. Just pure value. Who we playing? Who we playing? Man, it ended up in the first wave. Oh, don't know. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Let's get him. Deathcry, okay. Hand's probably fine, eh? We got 1 drop, 2 drop, yep. Removal. Deck seems sweet. Not sure who we're playing against, but I'm assuming some sort of blood. It's got to be some sort of blood wild sack deck, right? Like if he's playing this, it has to be. This could be like Plant Tribal. Could be Plant Tribal, that'd be sweet. So we're gonna be aggressive. We're gonna be as aggressive as possible just because we're starting hand. If we rep an Illuminite here, it's gonna be really good. Yeah, okay. So Blood Wild. Oh, that's basic. Oops. Oh, that was, I thought this was quick. Let's play. It's fine. We're not gonna pump, so we're just gonna go super wide here. Grab our second ruby source. So we've got removal live next turn. Which is also reach, so we might just be able to flat out kill him next turn. So he plays here. Play push, okay. Candle Crush, eh? Candle Crush is probably pretty good here. Let's think. So make everything a 2/2. I think I'm just gonna Candle Crush and Smash Face. I know I could do some more damage with Candle Crush if I went wider, but I think I'm just going to pump these so that I can swing into this comfortably. He's probably going to trade here, but it's fine. We're just going to race him at this point. And then like we've got double Flamelick. So we've got the reach to literally just flat out kill him next turn if he doesn't commit enough to the board. I might have been wrong about this deck. This deck may or may not be the Ardent deck of Rock. He's at 5, so I just kill one of these and I win. Yeah, it's a little unfair. I'm not gonna lie. It's he probably doesn't have removal, so it's definitely a little unfair. Maybe he's got removal. Nope. It's definitely a little unfair. This deck is a lot more broken than I thought it was. He's obviously playing Deathcry, so we're gonna want some of these, some of this. Flamelick's probably gonna be worse in this matchup. We're no longer on the play, so I'm gonna cut a couple Lumiknights because we're just gonna want to go wide, kill stuff. I feel like a Lumiknight is like one of those cards that you just play on the play. If you're not on the play, it's just a flex slot, especially against Deathcry. So they just don't care about the first strike; they block it anyways. Yeah, it's fine. Whereas when you're on the play, this card's just nuts. Like, this is your best 2-drop in the deck. It's probably the best turn 2 card in, like, Rock right now. Probably. 10 out of 10. Yeah, we'll just play a bunch of Void removal since we're on the draw. Get rid of his stuff, and then hopefully just go wide and kill him. So yeah, candles. Candles are broken. Can confirm. Time to figure out how to kill them. Like I said, that'll be myself and Hordar's goal next week. Which one? The 4-drop that I played last game? Or the 4-drop that I'm playing in the deck? Like the 4-drop diamond card? Yeah, the Zealot. The one that deploying Deathcry. 3/3. This is literally the list that came first last Wednesday night's Friday night. It sounds fine. I mean, we don't have Ruby, but okay, we have a resource. Hand's gonna be a little slow because of this, but it's fine. We're kind of on the go wide plan anyways, and we've got some void removal, which is really good. Arcane version. I don't know, like I said, this is the first time I've ever played Candles in Rock, so I literally just copied the deck that came first. I'm like, I'm just going to copy it, I'm going to find out what the deck's all about, make the changes I want to for the future, and figure out how to beat the deck. That's the goal. Okay, how do we kill this turn? How do we exile this? We can't. We cannot, which means that card's going to get in. I feel like it's this, and I kind of just want to Fate Weaver read. No. Man, if I could do... I feel like it's this. I feel like it's this. This. Then these are both live next turn to kill most likely whatever he is coming down. This card's also probably worse on the draw. Like, this card's almost probably 10 out of 10 a cut, because like... Ooh, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice. This is dying? For sure. Yep. Sweet. Now we're gonna take 2? Yeah, we're probably dead. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But I mean, that was pretty good, that one. That was pretty good. Hey, look at that. So now we gotta avoid both his problems cards here. Gonna find some gas. What are the odds he's playing Misery? Ooh. Is it worth voiding both these just to potentially get blown out by a Misery next turn? Or do I grow these and just kill this? Do I grow these and just kill this? It's gonna feel real bad if he main phase Miseries next turn. I think I'm just gonna kill both his things. We're just gonna... Goodbye. And goodbye. Yeah. And like I said, that was the plan, was to avoid both those things, but like I'm worried about, like I said, getting blown out by a Misery next turn, like just main phase. Just Misery, there goes your board, the 2 shards in hand, we're probably dying. This deck is probably just insane on the play. Like, this deck feels nuts on the play. On the draw, it kind of sucks, but on the play, it just feels insane. Okay. So we're not getting blown up by Misery. Super sweet here. Oh, we're getting blown up by Misery. Oh, my body's ready. Oh, my body is so ready. It's so happening. It is definitely happening. Do I just rip this and hope that he doesn't blow me out? I feel like I do. Oh, he doesn't have it. So one of our candles trades with this if I grow. That's fine, right? We don't care. We can just get aggressive here, start smashing face. Yeah. And so we're gonna take, what, 3 from this? That's alright. Whew! I feel like I dodged a bullet there. I thought for sure I was getting it. Oh, I thought for sure. We're gonna play the second ruby. I feel like Choir being a uncommon was a huge mistake. I feel like Choir should not have been an uncommon. This is game 2. I can say this is game 2. Am I just growing? I feel like I'm not. I mean, if he wants to double up on this, that's fine. Does Duns work? Why would you double up on that? What do you have to kill this? Okay. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. Like Choir being an uncommon was a huge mistake on their part. But they obviously didn't make this set to consider, like, because if you look at the card in general, it's pretty lackluster and constructed. Like, the card is just mediocre. At best in the constructed format. But, like, if you look at it in Rock, and I feel like they obviously didn't tune the set to Rock, it's bonkers. The card is pure stupidity, pure cancer. We're just going to grow this guy so that if we hit a resource next turn, we just get a swing with him. We're just swing both these. Not going to bother making this trade. Yeah. I don't know if it should be main deck. I really don't think it should be main deck. But I really like it. I really like it in the sideboard. We're just going to keep smashing. If he wants to go ahead and chump here, it's fine. Yeah. We're just gonna push damage here. You're not wrong, but like I still feel like it's too cute. I still feel like it's too cute, but I feel like it's good enough in the sideboard for utility and the mirror and stuff like that. Waxing Dawn's pretty good here. Just make this a 5/5 and swing. Probably eat his Lord. No, I feel like I'm just going wide at this point. We are going to rip this resource actually, because if we draw another one next turn, we just get Illuminate. Make this big enough to swing. Might have been right to turn this into a 5/5 and just eat his board away, but I don't think so. Okay, what's he giving Deathcry? Okay. So it's like we have enough void removal to deal with this. So we're taking 3 here. Nope, not dying. Okay, well. I'm gonna start growing our stuff so he doesn't top deck a Misery and take my other 2 guys out. Obviously not worth attacking yet. He's in a bad place to any void removal. Yeah, that's interesting. I never even caught that. That's very weird. That's kind of a crappy. Huh. Oh, that's 2/4 now. Cool. Is that permanent? Oh, there we go. This is permanent. You think that's a great change, really? I feel like that just kind of makes you less inclined to full art your stuff. It's like when they're in game, if they're constantly gaining text, it's just like, eh. Maybe, I guess? Sure. I don't know. I think if you want to full art your cards, it should just never revert, because it's just like, what's the point of full arting them? Do we smash? He trades my 4/4, trades my 2/2, start beating him down for 1, hope I top deck better than him? That sounds kind of bad. But he's also got better top decks than me, aka that one, and they have life drain now. Sweet. Okay, that has to die. Yeah. Do I actually want to swing into this? Because like he's not blocking with this, he's blocking with these 2, and he's gonna gain a boatload of life. And you're not wrong. Like I see that argument, Novocaine, but like I don't know. Like I said, if it was constantly just happening, it just makes me feel like I'm less inclined to actually want to. We're just gonna sit. To actually want to like buy full art cards, because they're constantly just becoming non-full art cards. Like, okay, sweet. He's in a good place right now. He is stabilizing. That's not a good card. It's not a good top deck. Maybe I was supposed to swing last turn. I feel like if I rip a Choir, I feel like I'm in fine shape. Okay, now I'm super dead. Like, there's no way he's not coming in. Come on, come at me, bro. Okay, we're gonna take 4. Oh yeah, we're not winning this one. That's valid. I guess if you look at it, like the new way or the new like from the new player perspective, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Yeah, I feel like you're swinging with everything and forcing me to take bad trades here. Well, I can't afford to take 10, so I'm definitely trading with this. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Homegrown. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're dead. We are so dead. I guess I don't even think we can, like, we can't even top deck out of this at this point. Cosmic. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I see. I see your guys' side for sure. But yeah. All right. So this is dying. Not sure why he did that. I guess, but interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. There's nothing I can do to get out of this. Might have been right to attack a little earlier there. Maybe I sat too long. I don't know. Okay, so we want to be really aggressive with this one. So what are we cutting? We could probably cut the Wrath of Elementals. Wings of Wax is super good. I don't like this card. This card can go away. Maybe just cut an Initiate because it's not a very good 2-drop compared to Acolyte. It's not an aggressive 2-drop. Cut Initiate. Like, okay, I know voiding is good, but like I'm on the play, so I want to be the aggressor because I can just flat out go faster than him and run him out of the game. And I've also still got Blinding Ire and Winter's Grasp in main. So like I've still got the void removal. And like I don't think this is gonna make a difference. Like I said, I'm all in on getting underneath him and beating his face in. Or like going over top of him. Like those are my win cons, so I feel like I just have to be faster than him. And like I said, I've still got 4. Candle Crusher's reach though, and it's just a 1-up. Like I feel like this can just end the game, but maybe I guess. Played the deck more than me, so. Okay. We'll submit that. Like, I just want to be the aggressor, right? Like, I'm on the play, I want to beat his face in, I want to get underneath him. Like I did game 1. His hand is not amazing, but it's not unkeepable. It's a little slow. But I don't think I'm going to go to... I think it's fine. We're going to Fate Weave a non-resource to the top here. Maybe I'm treating this too much like Arden, but I feel like Candle is just the most aggressive deck in the format, and so I feel like you just when you're on the play, you just try to open as fast as possible, and you just ace space smash face. Okay. Oh yeah, Misery just blows me out, but I mean, I also have the Waxing Dawn, so like Waxing Dawn, with having Waxing Dawn, I can bait out the Misery, right? So we're good, we're good. We're good, and he's not Misering for another couple turns, so we're alright. We got enough things going right for us here that we're doing good. So we're illuminating. Yeah, so like I don't even care about Misery right now. And then I think I'm gonna save the Waxing Dawn for next turn. I think I'm gonna Fate Wave a non-resource to the top. I'm gonna play the Acolyte. And then next turn we get a Waxing Dawn plus charge power and just smash face. So if he doesn't put out a good blocker here, he's in trouble. It's like he needs Paladin. Okay, he's holding up removal. That's fine. It's still gonna be Waxed on charge power. I guess I could see Zealot, but like I feel like this is the better play. Yeah. Yeah, make a 4th candle, Waxed on. Smash face. Huh, GG. You're not dead yet, buddy. So one of these candles is dying. Yeah, I feel like Candles kind of needs a nerf. Ooh. His hand is, Liar. I am sorry. I am totally sorry. I'm literally just playing this deck because I haven't played it yet. Like, I'm not gonna play this deck next week. I play a different deck every week. Come on, Novi. Why you gotta assume I'm such a bad person? That's right, Hack and Slay. Correct his grammar. Maybe? No, we got it. Oh yeah, we got it. we just top deck what we need, Loggy. We play what we think is right, and even if it's wrong, we top deck the thing that makes it right. Oh yeah, I can't even play that. I don't have double diamond. Alright. There's a bunch more games going, so that's right. That's right, Novi. You fix that grammar. No such thing in bad grammar. There's bad grammar in my stream, Novi. You have bad grammar, you get banned. Actually, I couldn't make that a rule because that means I would get banned. Because I have horrid grammar and I can't spell. Just one of them dumb oilfield grunts. I don't speak English, I speak Angrish. Or if you live in Canada, you don't speak English, you speak Franglish. That's what they call it. Because our English is all horrible here and our French is all horrible. And if you're Newfie, then you're just a whole different breed of person. They even have their own language up there. Newfnese. At the end of every sentence, you have to say bye, and you have to talk like you have a dip in. And you have to like slur every word. Oh, good timing. What's going on? What good? You from Are you living in Newfoundland or have you migrated inland? I work with a boatload of Newfies and one of my best friends is Newfie, so I get it. That was good timing. Born and raised, still here. Right on. Friend of mine just moved up there too. She's up there, what is she? Well, I can't remember the terminology. It's a really big word and I have a hard time. As you know, us Canadians, we have a hard time saying big words. She is a meteorologist up there. Absolutely loves it up there. It's funny actually. You talk to everybody that's from Newfoundland and they say, yeah, Newfoundland's not really that great. Like they enjoy being there, but like they're like it's like eh. And then like all of us mainlanders go there and we think it's like the most beautiful thing to ever exist. And you guys are all looking at us like Alberta Cold Lake. So I'm oil territory. So there's a lot of Newfie guys that come up here to work in the oil fields. I mean, obviously since the crash, a lot of them have gone home, but a lot of Newfie guys up here. Oh, for sure. That's what a lot of them say. A lot of them say they just need to get out for a couple of years and then they're happy to go back, but yeah. All the pictures that my friend that's down there is sending are like just beautiful. Like, they're just gorgeous. Looks like she's having a great time. So, I've only been once. I'd like to go back. Oh man. But I feel like it's like that for everywhere though, like that mentality. For everywhere that you're born and raised. Like I'm born and raised and still living where I'm born and raised in Cold Lake. Like, and I look at Cold Lake and I'm like, it's nothing special. But a lot of people come here from like the States and stuff like that, or from like the East Coast, to vacation because we have a nice, huge lake. We have one of the biggest lakes in Canada, and a lot of people enjoy that. And like you kind of just take your home for granted because you've been here your whole life, and you're just like, well, not really that exciting. Oh yeah, everyone probably talks like they're real redneck down there in Lucky. Wear cowboy hats and cowboy boots everywhere. Like, is Texas actually that stereotyped? Like, I know that's like the big stereotype, but like, is did they actually live up to the stereotype, or is it just like the most blown out of proportion thing, or is like the average Joe like actually live up to the stereotype? Because like here in Cold Lake, oh, it's so stereotyped. Okay, because like here in Cold Lake, 80% of the guys in the oil fields live up to the stereotype. Like, they make the stereotype a thing. They're driving big, jacked up, stupid looking trucks. You know, they all act like they're tough. You know, like tougher than they actually are. They've got little man syndrome. Like it's actually bad. Like how how brutal we are at living up to the stereotype. Like it's terrible. It's liberal learning. I'm not gonna lie, I find a Texan accent to be one of the like, most attractive accents on a girl. I don't know why, but I really like the Texan accent. Same with the Boston accent. Really like that accent. Always really like that accent. I don't know why. But like those are probably like the small town, like real tiny towns, Novocaine. Like here in Alberta, you go to the cities and everybody in the city is the same way. Same way as like the rural area. Like everybody in Cold Lake, everybody in Alberta, BC, Saskatchewan, they all drive big, jacked up, massively unnecessary trucks. They've all got, like I said, little man syndrome. They all chew dip like they're tough. It's literally the exact same thing, like all over Alberta. You never get away from it, ever. And we all think we're redneck in Alberta, but we're really not. Like we are nowhere near redneck. Like we have some crazy people, but like not enough that like it actually like stands out in the population. Like we're not redneck at all. We have a few farmers, but Okay. Probably, I'm gonna say probably the most redneck place I've been in Canada is probably Saskatchewan. Or Saskatchewan, I guess. Be Saskatoon. A lot of farmers around there. A lot of farmers around there. Like, you literally go driving down east of Saskatoon out towards the farms, and like, if you leave your window rolled down, you just hear gunshots going off constantly. People shooting stuff on their property or shooting gophers, hunting. Like, you literally you just hear it the whole way. And like everybody actually sounds fairly redneck there. And there's usually a couple explosions that go off in the field on your way out there, and kids blowing stuff up. And everyone says A and talks like they're illiterate out there. It's definitely not the same. I was gonna say, yeah, the gunshots you probably hear are probably probably intentional or intentionally meant to be lethal. The gunshots out there are just, yeah, kids doing stupid stuff or a little different. A little different. Oh man, and out there the first time, so my wife's got a bunch of family out there in the old farm, so I go out there and huck bales and fix a bunch of their stuff for them for a couple weeks every summer and go find out how much of a softie I really am. And yeah, first time I met it'd be my wife's cousin's friend. We were heading over to his farm to help him out, and he's an older guy. I think he's like late 40s, early 50s, and he literally has no idea who I am. I pull up my truck, and he walks out with a shotgun, and he's like, "What are you doing on my land?" That's all he asked me. I'm like, well. I didn't know Houston was that bad. I mean, you hear some like some bad things, but like I didn't know it was like that bad to the point where you would consider not going to school there. Wow. Come on. Got 2 rounds left. Oh, 3 games, or sorry, 4 games. We got 4 games. Hopefully they're all gonna end here soon. Hopefully they all end at the same time. Do we have any PS4 players or XO yet? Uh, we don't. No XO PS4 players. That is a shame. That's a big shame. Where am I sitting on the list here? Probably pretty low. Apparently I'm not even on there? Question mark, or did I miss myself? Nope, I just don't exist. Okay, 14. Whoa, why does it skip so far? Look at this. You can't even scroll between 4. You can't see between 14 and 28. What? Look how borked this is. Okay, fair enough then. There's Novi reading the paper. Oh, look, another murder today. Well, just another day in Baltimore. You know, just whatever. Yeah, that's kind of tilting. I really do not like their, like, look at this. It skips so much. I really don't like this new, I don't know, this new look. I hope the Bash isn't like this. Like, I really hate this new look. It's all big and bulky and gross and ugh. I don't know. I thought it before. It looked clean. It was fine. Like, it doesn't need to be like this. Like, this is just so much unnecessary, like, wasted space in between each one. This does not look good at all. I hope they revert this. I really do. Come on. Let's go Wrath-X. Finish that off. Okay, so it's just them. Do not go to a game 3. Do me a favor and don't go to a game 3. Please don't go to a game 3. Right? Like, it looks terrible. Looks horrible. I'm kind of this is probably one of the very first, like, only things that I'm kind of disappointed in Hex for. Like, and it's so that's minor. Like, Hex is pretty good, but yeah, this is the first thing I think I've found that I've actually been disappointed in Hex for doing. Like, this is just ugh, yuck. And for making Choir an uncommon, like you. They should have thought about rock format when they printed that card, but like, that set was probably planned and tested before they even made rock format, right? Yeah, it really does lock you. I agree. Ooh. Man, I cannot wait for a nap. I'm still recovering. It was a good night last night. For a Thursday night. Yeah. Well, I still think, like, I think this is fine because, like, the space is kind of used, like, a little bit, but, like, here, being the same size as here, like, you have so much wasted space. Like, so much of it. Like, it's just, yeah. You just, you could literally turn this into 2 of each. Like, you know what I mean? You could put 2 players with their stats and ball these and still be the same size, and it would still look fine. It wouldn't look cluttered. It would look fine. You'd still have even spacings. Like, I don't know. I think this is, a horde. Like, it's not that hard for somebody to go, okay, this is my name, mouse over, okay, this is my stats. You know? Or, you know, I'm 9th from the top. Okay, 9 down. Well, there you go. I don't know. I think this is really, really, really bad. I think this is terrible. Maybe I'm just being whiny. Could just be being a whiny millennial. You know, I need something to complain about. It kind of looks like that, right? It looks exactly like that. 100%. Just give me a second here. I'm hearing my mutt bounce around up top. I'm just going to see what he's doing. Make sure he's not being goofy. Whew. He was goofing around up top and laying down on my memory foam that my wife gave him. Pampered dog. I bought a nice big thick thing of memory foam because I really like memory foam for my back. And I was messing my back up playing sports. And my wife one night was just like he's got a nice big dog bed too, just nice massive dog bed, and it's thick. Like, I think his used to be memory foam too. And she's like, nah, you know, I don't think that dog bed looks comfortable enough. Let's give him the memory foam. And I'm like, what? No. I come home that day, dog's got the memory foam. And she folded it in half. So like, just this massive thick thing of just memory foam. It's like the side, like it's literally as thick as her bed. Like it sits as high as her bed does. Because of how thick this thing of memory foam is. And my dog has it. You can tell who she loves more. Spoiled brat. And I'm not allowed to buy memory foam again. She doesn't think we need it because we have a pillow top mattress. But I'm like, no. I like my memory foam. So now I gotta look at my dog sleeping on my thick memory foam every day. Right? Story of my life. Story of my life. I mean, when I'm on night shift, like, technically she is sleeping in the bed with the dog almost as much as she sleeps in the bed with me. Because, like, when I'm on night shift, I mean, the dog sleeps in bed. The dog takes my side of the bed. So I come home, there's dog hair on my side of the bed. He's been sleeping on my pillow all night. I'm like, awesome. And, yeah. Apparently he's a better cuddler than me, too. So I usually get shafted for that, too. Might as well just start sleeping in the basement. I've just been replaced. Been replaced. Man, I was so proud when I bought that memory foam too. I was so excited. You have no idea how disappointed I was when I came home and I saw the memory foam on the ground. I'm like, what? Oh, why can't this game end? Come on. Oh. Oh. I wish you could like watch games while they were happening. You know how sweet that'd be if like all these games just had like the ability to view. So if you were done your game, you could just like click and just watch while it was happening. That would be awesome. I feel like that is a feature that Hex should work towards. Like for bashes and CCSs and stuff, like you can literally just watch. That'd be sick. But like, don't have it as like make it so like you can't see their hand, right? Like it's just a viewing. You just see what's happening in the game state. Like you don't know what's in either player's hands. That would be awesome. Because like, yeah, you wouldn't want somebody sniping what's in, you know, person X's hand and telling the other person what's going on. You know, you just literally, if we could literally just watch the game and not see their hands, it'd be perfect. Yeah, but like the spectator mode gives them like I said access to seeing their hands, right? So like I feel like if they ever got to that point where you could like actually just watch games, you shouldn't be able to see their hands because then they could implement it in bashes and stuff like that. So when you're done a round early, you can watch a game that's currently happening without like running the risk of, you know, it being someone's buddy and him watching the game, seeing what his opponent has in hand, like telling him what's going on, right, or what he's gonna play and stuff. So, and it's the delay, right? So like I feel like it would be better if it was like real time, or maybe you leave it as the delay. Maybe after round 1 you can start watching, or round 2 you can start watching, or yeah, once you finish your round 2 game, you can start watching all the round 1 games to see what they're all about. That'd be alright. But then I guess it would kind of take away the point of the stream. Like the Hex Bash stream. Kind of. Because people would just watch what they care about. So yeah, maybe I could see why they wouldn't do that. I don't know. Ew, what an ugly battle board. Oh boy, the mirror. And we're not on the play. Well, this is where we die. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever playing this deck again. If I wanted to play Horrible Mirrors, I would have just gone and played. I would have just played Ardent and on Constructed Ladder. We're gonna find out a way to kill this deck. We're gonna make it not be a thing anymore. If we have to, we'll literally just make some sort of stupid blood Ruby control deck, and we'll just play all the board wipes. We'll just kill this deck. We'll just murder it. Alright, he's gonna run me right out of the game, specifically because he's in the 1-drop. I mean, we do have the Flamelick. So, if we see another Ruby resource, we're okay. If we don't see another Ruby resource, we're dead. We're 9 out of 10 times dead here. Maybe I want the Initiative. Initiative blocks. Better? Yeah. The Acolyte. Play the Initiative. Blocks. Oh, no turn 2. Or turn 3. We're whiffing on resources here. That's not good. Do I want to play this? Yeah, probably. This, rip the Initiate. Yeah. Exactly, like for exactly that reason, but okay, let's go. Okay. I feel like this card is a kind of a stalled board state winner, so I think we're gonna kill that card. We've got the other Flamelick, so like we're in good. We're in alright shape. We've got blockers. We've got the Choir to actually potentially next turn we can literally just fly over top of him and kill him. Next turn could be a really good turn for us. If we rip the 4th resource, we could have a very good turn next turn. He could also have a very good turn this turn. He could Wings of Waxus. No 4-drop play. What sort of instant speed removal does this deck play? I kind of want to just get aggressive here. And clock them. I've got some okay blockers on the ground. I don't hate doing this, growing these to 2/2s and smash for 6 in the air. I kind of want to get aggressive. Is the 4-drop Candle Crush an instant? 4-drop is Candle Crush is an instant, right? Let me check this real quick. It's a basic, right? Okay, yeah, so there's no reason not to do this. I think this, play the Kindlekit. Or we can't play the Kindlekit. Never mind. We're gonna grow them. Or no, maybe we just make another one. Yeah, we're gonna make another one. Because then next turn we can hopefully Choir and just kill him. Yeah, we might be able to get this. We may be lucky. So I held up Waxing Dawn, that's fine. That doesn't terrify me. Unless he has Wings of Wax. If he has Wings of Wax or Choir, we're in trouble. Choir could kill us here. Yeah, this hurts. That's fine. That's fine. Are we dead? I don't think we're dead, and we have Choir. I think we can kill him on the crackback if he gets too aggressive here. Because, like, he can't block the flyers. I think we can kill him next turn. Especially if we draw a resource. 5, 4, 20 points of damage, so we're not even dead on board. I mean, we're still going to block, because these are useless. But yeah, we're not even dead on board. Okay. So we can't kill him in the air. We cannot kill him in the air. Huh. We might be on the block plan. We might be on the Acolyte Candlelit plan here. I think that's the plan we're on. We're going to take another turn to try and survive. If we drew a resource there, we literally could have killed him that turn. If we drew a resource, he was dead that turn. Which is a shame. So I think we're going to sit. We're going to have to block. I don't think I'm swinging. We're just going to have to hope that we have good enough blocks that we don't die and we can kill him on the crackback. That's where we're at. And like again, if we draw a resource, I'm pretty sure we can kill him on the crackback. We just have to draw a resource. We'll see who he rips here, though. I mean, if he's got Flamelick, we're just dead, but... Did this here, so we have to block... That doesn't kill us, puts us dead to Flamewick, and I can still kill him on the crackback. So do I block like this and pray he doesn't have Waxing Dawn or Flamewick? Or do I take the safety block so that I guarantee don't die? 15. I played too conservative. I should have chipped in for like 2 points of damage last turn. I think we just have to play to win and hope he doesn't have it, right? I mean, he's obviously holding up something. We're gonna go to 2. I hope he doesn't have the Flamewick. 1, sorry, my math was incorrect. That does it. So we were dead. We were dead no matter how we blocked there. We were dead no matter how we blocked there. So we're gonna be the aggressor. So we're playing this. Initiates worse as the aggressor. Maybe no. Kindlekit's fine. Yeah, initiates worse as the aggressor. We don't care about the removal. What else did I cut for this? Radiant Servant. I think this is where I want to be. Like, I mean, this card isn't horrible, but I feel like Lumiknight's better than the Mirror. Maybe I want the Flamelick just to burn him down because I am playing on the play here. Yeah, I feel like this is where I want to be. Just be aggressive, try and turn sideways, win the game. Let's go. Get underneath him. Holy. Come on. We cannot keep that. Well, this is where we brick and die. Okay, well, GG. It was a good run. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Stefan. Appreciate that. We might be aggressive enough, maybe. Highly doubt it, but we might be. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Word What God. Appreciate that. All the way from Newfoundland. It's nice to meet more Canadian players. Very nice to meet more Canadian players. Okay. No point in pumping these and attacking, so he's stabilizing with his card. So we're gonna summon the Kindlekit. We just want to be all in on this choir. All in on the choir. We're probably dead here. If he rips Magma Spray, it's GG. We're just scooping, but I feel like we have to just hope he doesn't have it and smash with choir. Like, all in on choir, just smash with it. I know I lose the Crackling Magma here, but I don't think my hand was good enough to ever beat a Crackling Magma, and I think my line to win was to hope that choir was going to be good enough. Oh, he's letting us go through. I'm gonna pump these. Okay, we're good. Remember that card that we talked about would be super good in the mirror? I didn't want to go for Kindlekit there because the fact that he was letting this resolve without Crackling Magma means that he could have still had it. So I was playing around Crackling Magma and like he let it resolve. So I'm like, okay, I gotta keep all my Kindlekit plus get value out of the choir. And then he plays the Arcing Light. That card that we talked about that we should play for the mirror. That's a good card. That's a very good card against the mirror. Rest in peace. Am I chumping this? No, I don't want to lose both these. I'm just gonna take the two. I mean, that card does generate him a card advantage every turn, but oh well. What do you do? Rip. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Arcing Light, stupid good in the mirror. Way better than Crackling Magma, I think. I think you probably want a combination of both, but I feel like Arcing Light is better versus more archetypes. Right, but he can respond to me activating this, right? So if I activate this and he wants to blow me out there, that's the time to Crackling Magma in response to me activating this. Yeah, I still get a 1/1 afterwards, but he clears my whole board and I'm left with 1. The fact that he didn't means that he was probably either... I assumed it means he was probably waiting for me to go 1 more wide and then blow me out when I try and rip the Choir. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I don't get blown out. I'm going to make everything a 2/2 so it doesn't die to Crackling Magma. So now when I rip the Choir, I actually either, I still get value out of it, right? Or I still get to be able to smash face and get aggressive with it. But yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I make 3 Candlekins off the Choir. Like, there's that side of it too. But I was, like, all in on smashing face there. I had to race him because, like, he was out card advantaging me. So, like, there was no point in holding back there. And we didn't, like, this hasn't been a staple in the sideboard yet, right? For the Candlelit mirror, like, it hasn't been. It's always been Crackling Magma. So playing around a card that you most likely don't know that your opponent's playing is, like, not really, doesn't really seem worth it. I'm probably gonna take a lot of damage from these. I'm gonna block here. Yep, that's gonna hurt. We'll see if we top deck. Probably just scooping. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that, but... Alright, that's it. GG, man. GG, man. Alright, so we 2-1. Yeah. So maybe that was right. Maybe that was right. Maybe that was the right play. But I kind of was just all in on trying to push through. So I think, yeah. Maybe I was incorrect there for sure. But, like, live and learn, right? If I ever play the deck in the future, I mean, now I know what the better choice is there. But, like, I can see both sides of the argument, right? Like, I don't think I was ever winning unless I just got aggressive and was able to get underneath him. Like, I don't think I was winning the long game. So I think had he resolved Crackling Magma there, and I was left with 3, I was dead anyways, no matter what I did. So I felt like that's why I went for that play, because I'm like, okay, well, I have to be all in. So, like, if he doesn't have the blow card, or if he can't resolve Crackling Magma now, and I can just start beating him down with 5/5s, that's my only line to win, I think, that game. And like I said, I could be wrong. I 100% could be wrong. Had I gone the other route, maybe it played out better. I mean, had I top decked what I top decked, no, I would have died anyways, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I gotta go get my son from his friend's house. Once again, thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you those for the new followers. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's where I post my stream times. I don't have a consistent schedule just because I'm shift work. I'm 7 off, 7 on, and I'm rotating nights and days. But I usually try to give enough notice about what my stream times are as early as possible. If you also want to check out my YouTube channel for my previous streams, I upload all my stream videos afterwards to there. Or if you just tuned in like halfway through and you want to see some of the earlier matches, deck lists and everything like that are attached to the video of the stream. You're more than welcome to join me in my Discord too. I have a Discord channel, and you're more than welcome to hang out while I'm streaming. In the future, like, you can hang out and chat with me. It's open as long as obviously you're being like constructive towards the stream and you're not being cancerous towards the stream. I have no issue with that. I enjoy talking to people and meeting new people, so more than welcome to join me doing that. Yeah, anyways, guys, my name's Garrett Cross, aka Mustache Magic. Thanks for hanging out, and look for the Prismatic Conclave stream going live next week. Next week. One this Friday got canceled, but yeah, look for us going live next week on Monday, and I think Tuesday as well. Anyway, guys, we'll see you then.